Shut up.
Fuck it, it's a party, I sleep a party.
Wake up, folks.
Sleep okay, what it is.
DJ Louis Styles.
Okay, I'm sipping on some Hi-Tek. That expensive shit. Looking for me, find me on the block like the Prince of Benz. Couple bows on me like some Christmas gifts. New rappers, I'm signing your permission slip. Still rock a suitcase with the business is. Know I got at least a quarter in it. I'm nothing like you other artists, see the difference is the bars, cause your listeners ain't even listening. I got it jumping in my duplex, still got the salt buck slamming like a suplex. Mixtapes in the sleeve, like a crew neck. All these poles we like Golden State, who gon' shoot next? My flow hot, so I just let it go. I got your in the feelings like a jelly roll. Everywhere I go, I'm treated like I'm already on. In the cold speed, whole time, I don't know where we go.
We go cash out, we go spaz out, we go grind, check, and shine now. Okay, I don't waste no time now. You see, I'm always with.
Question 2. So who is Henry French?
Who is Henry French?
They say a lot of shit about me, They hate on and doubt me. But what they do not know is how hard I'm gon' go. Don't care what they say, what they say, what they say, what they say, cause they done said it all. Yeah, they done said it all. This year we take it all.
I'm on my way to my graduation.
Booming hard like Metro. I'm walking like let's go now. Put my pencil down just to pick the mic up. Told me play it safe. I fucked my whole life up. Said I wouldn't make it. Look how many people try to do it. Knew that I was different. Made it sound like how they vibing to it. Footprints on the sky. Don't never let them kill your vision. Can listen to what they say or live for you. That's your decision.
I made the team in like middle school. I made the team in 7th grade, but I only played 3 games, and then my mom pulled me off the team because my grades weren't right. 8th grade year, I didn't even try out, and then freshman year I made the team, but I made the B team. I cut sophomore year, and I mean I did get cut sophomore year, and then that was junior. I got cut again, and I could remember senior tryouts vividly, like. So he go through all the names, and he gets to name 15. He say name 15, and then he do his thing again. You know, this is the last name I'm gonna call. Again, if you wanna know why you didn't make the team, you can talk to me, and we'll, tell you what you need to work on. And so he get down to the last name, and like I said, it's 16 people that make the team, and 17 people in there. And I'm like, all right, he got called. Everybody got called. And I'm like, who didn't get called? So I can see who I can compare myself to. You know what I'm saying? So I know my chances. So I look and I'm like, oh, Will didn't get called. So I'm like, and while he's doing his little speech and stuff, I'm over here celebrating. I'm like, it's me and him. Ain't no. And this is when I'm dunking and I'm windmilling in tryouts and all. I'm like, oh, it's Will such and such.
Did you see everybody else's face? Like
I saw a couple. I saw Shahid's face. I saw Shantae's face. I saw Dorsey's face. Like, and everybody was just like. I remember walking out the gym, Devontae came up to me, he was like, man, he on bull, bro. Like, I don't know why he picked. I mean, that wasn't really the summary of my high school, because I did play AAU. And that's where I continued with basketball. Like, I was probably one of the best decisions, because working with Skeezy, like, he got these drills, full court layups. But even if you can't dunk, like, you have to dunk. If that means throwing the ball at the rim, smacking the backboard, whatever, like, you have to try to dunk. And we'll do the same thing in warm-up lines before the game. And so I think one game Noki told me, he was like, all right, well, stop trying to jump off 1 foot. Why don't you try to jump off 2? So I just started lobbing the ball up there, and I'll always miss. But like during the school year and stuff, I go to the YMCA in Waukegan, and their rims is like 9 feet. So I remember, like, I used to be able to grab the net, the bottom of the net. Then I'm at the middle of the net. Then I started touching the rim. Then I start grabbing them. Then I'm dunking tennis balls, volleyballs. Then I start being able to, you know what I'm saying, catch a little oop and dunk it. And so I mean that was my high school basketball career. Like, I mean, it really wasn't much of a career besides AAU and freshman B, but for some reason I ain't never want to give up.
What was the next step after high school?
Coming closer to graduation from high school, I started like looking up schools, and I'm like, all right, if I can't go D1, let me at least, you know, go D2. Maybe I could transfer after like 2 years. And so I started looking up D2s on Google. But for some reason, I wanted to go to an HBCU. Like, I didn't want to go to no big school, no predominantly white school. I wanted to go to an HBCU. So I remember my aunt went to St. Augustine's in North Carolina. So that's
No rules, I make bold moves. Roll through with the whole crew. Still on pro tools, I don't go to school. I don't know. You don't trust a soul. Knew what I go through, never show you. Just call the bro. Through it, have a cold, bro. Call me old school, I'm a cold dude. Don't do what I don't want to.
So that's like the first HBCU I applied to. Then I applied to like FAMU, Clark Atlanta, Talladega. Ended up getting accepted into Livingstone, but under the conditions that I complete their summer bridge program. Basically what that meant was that you're not about to enjoy your summer before you go off to college. You're going to be doing school work the entire summer. And so the most memorable thing for me from that summer bridge program was they had a student versus staff game. And some members of the summer bridge staff, they were college students, but they were basketball players, men's basketball players. The head coach of the Livingstone, he wasn't at the first game, but he came to the second game because I guess the summer bridge was like, all right, you got to watch these kids, you know what I'm saying? And so he comes to the game. Before the game, he talking to us. He's like, all right, I want to see what y'all got. So I'm thinking like, all right, he finna let us on the team. Like, we just killed some of his players. Like, I had some nasty dunks in that game. I hit like 10 threes, first of all. So I'm thinking like he finna let us on the team. So he told us like he want us to come around during the season. So I'm thinking like that was our invite, you know what I'm saying, on the team. But come to find out, like we were all in bridge because our GPAs weren't acceptable to get just accepted into the college. And so come to find out, like our freshman year, we would be declared ineligible, you know what I'm saying, based off our GPAs, period. So that was my freshman year.
tripping. Everything, I got so much. Hey, back up! Hurry up!
I remember when I left college freshman year to come home for the summer. I texted coach because like I'm still trying to play basketball. So I texted coach. I said, Coach, if I come back, like, am I gonna be on the team? He texted me and it was like, I can't guarantee you any playing time, but you know, yes, you will be on the team. So I come back the next year, and they had just won like the conference championship for the first time in school history and everything. That's really why I came back. So I'm like, all right, they about to be lit this year, and I'm gonna get a chance to be a Blue Bear. And so I come back, and I did the preseason with the team. I was practicing everything, and I didn't know like they were doing tryouts. So one day, like the last practice of preseason, we all in the locker room, and like the team manager, he's like, all right, I'm about to read off this list of who gonna keep practicing and who not. And I'm like, what? And so he reads the list. Once again, I got left off the list. I felt like I made it, you know what I'm saying? And to be reliving basically what happened in high school at that point, it was just almost too much. So, but I still was there, stayed at the school for the rest of the year. I used to sneak in the gym at like 2 in the morning. I used to use my key to pop the top of the door, and like 2 in the morning. When I couldn't sleep, on nights I couldn't sleep, it was a lot of nights. And I just had my basketball, I'd be in there, I'd do drills, I'd shoot around, I'd plug my phone up to their little speaker system, so I'm playing music like it's an actual game. And it's 2 in the morning, I'm just in there shooting by myself. But those were some of like my favorite nights when I could get in the gym, because some nights the security will come in and they'll check who's in there. Sometimes it'll be open gym, so it's everybody in there, and I didn't mind playing an open gym, but like the nights that I lived for was just when it was just me by myself in there with my music. I think that's when Meek Mill dropped his Dreams and Nightmares out. That was some of my favorite moments from Livingstone. But yeah, that was my experience in North Carolina. I mean, and it wasn't all bad, but still, at the end of my sophomore year, I'm 19. No, I'm probably 20, but yeah, I'm 20. And it's like I still haven't played on a basketball team since I played freshman B, you know.
All right, that was
rules, make my own rules. I don't know you, I don't know rules, no rules.